Hello and welcome back. Today we're running a list that has held a 76% win rate from gold all the way up to mythic over 90 plus games. Quite the hot streak by username Darksand. Very spooky. It's a classic list. It's got a bunch of 1-drop ramp, a bunch of 2-drop ramp, some Auroboroids, and some Crater Hoof Behemoths. But it also runs this cute card on top, a card that I've maybe never played before. It's a 6-mana mythic rare sorcery, Season of Gathering. Choose up to 5 paw worth of modes. You may choose the same mode more than once. You can spam the 1 paw mode to put a +1 counter on a creature you control. It gains vigilance and trample until end of turn. Maybe a little pre-combat. Pump the Auroboroid up. Then that pumps all your other creatures up. Plus this card gets trample and vigilance till end of turn. That's not so bad. Second mode seems really good. 2 paws nets you choose artifact or enchantment. Destroy all permanents of the chosen type. Very good against the Jeskai artifacts deck. And the final mode for 3 paws is draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. So, super cute card. This is one of those cards that I've never played and is never going to see play because 6-mana spells that don't like fundamentally change the state of the game are kind of hard to include in any deck, especially a green deck. But this one actually makes use of it pretty well because we can ramp up into it and it's got some good payoff. So I'm excited to try that out. The rest of it is, yeah, pretty standard stuff. We're running 20 lands and 2 Commune the Beavers. That's it. We'll run some unedited ranked mythic standard gameplay for y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave comments. There's Sparky. But I think less offensive than yesterday. Yesterday I feel like she was talking during the screen. Everyone was saying there's some kind of bug calling Sparky, but that's not so bad. I don't think she talks every game. I wasn't even paying attention. I have no idea what she even said. Comment section, Justin Guild says, I tried out your Esper Red Artifacts deck. It's okay. Beseech is a cute idea, but, and then we'll pause for dramatic effect. But it goes first. We have a lot of ramp and no payoff, so hopefully we can commune into a big payoff. I think you still keep this. It's the camera for y'all. Rakdos. Cute card showing up. All right, let's start ramping. Beseech is a cute idea, but good luck getting it off regularly with the current meta. Your old Jeskai Artifacts deck is much better. It has more Star Cage, easier landing those 2 planes mana need to cast it. I would just swap out the Braided Nets for Iron Crags, then it plays faster and with more synergy with Repurposing Bay. I'm partially agree with that. Ooh, that's a nice ramp rate, though. You think they're Jeskai Black? It's lots of sweepers. I think we'll take green here. Do we really need red? Is it going to bite us in the butt? I feel like we just take green. Stick by the opponent. Okay, prefer that to a sweeper. It's this deck. Okay, well if they don't have a sweeper, hopefully we can still win with a Auroboroid. Next land is pretty nice. Alright, start scaling. Destroy all artifacts or enchantments. We could destroy enchantments if they play the, whatever their big win con is, I forget what it's called. They give me the food, which I didn't want. No, they don't give me the food. They give me nothing. 6 mana here. Put Season of Gathering on the stack. I mean, they want to kill the Auroboroid pre-combat. I think we commune and look for a another Auroboroid, basically. No. Okay. Too bad. We'll still try to play this one out pre-combat. We'll have 7 mana to try to Bramble Familiar next turn. From hand. I think that's the play. No, they let us go to combat. Maybe they're just going to sweep instead. They could have another nowhere to run to kill the Auroboroid. Alright, so maybe it's just these guys. Not sure. This means they don't have a sweeper. Otherwise, just block with everything, I think. It could be a sweeper, then. Did think hard about it, though. No pre-combat. Go for throw on the Auroboroid. It's an untapped land. It's a Day of Judgment. Right off the top. Okay, we'll try again. There's a hole in your plan. Yeah, it's called sweepers. Sweepers are very good right now. I say that every video. Alright, Demonic Pact. Oh, 4 damage to any target for life. Okay. 4 damage to any target. We kind of want them to burn that before we drop a Roborid, right? So I guess we Badger Mole here instead. Four damage to any target. No, I guess we take our stacks so we can get it. It's fine. I think we don't play Roborid, they'll pick like the draw 2 instead. This at least puts a lot of pressure on the board. So they're forced into doing that. We could take Season of Gathering here and maybe draw 5 cards. If we can stack something efficiently, we'll see how they tap out. Anyway, I think the Jeskai Black, or the Esper Red version, is super consistent, so I disagree with that part of the comment. It's got like 8 mana rocks and a whole bunch of stuff to sack to beseech the mirror. So that is extremely consistent. It is probably worse. Oh, we just get to resolve whatever we want here. I think we Season of Gathering. Draw a bunch of cards. We can also just destroy... Could destroy... Draw cards and destroy all enchantments. That's not bad, right? Draw 3 and destroy all enchantments. I think that might be the best sequence. Enchantments. Draw 3. Including a land. Alright, let's see if they have another Day of Judgment. Season of Gathering, popping off there. Opponent's looking through the graveyard to read it. He's like, what the heck is this card? Please don't Day of Judgment me again. Craterhoof doesn't give haste, right? I always forget that. I think it doesn't. Craterhoof Behemoth? Opponent is beseeching... They didn't bargain, did they? Reed's Gambit. Interesting. Maybe they only have one sweeper to fetch. Alright, Badger Mole goes down. Only have 5 mana to work with now. Too bad. Five mana. Okay. Yeah, that makes me think they only have one Day of Judgment in the deck. So that's good. They can Greed's Gambit and give it to us. But I think they would have beseeched for a sweeper if they had another one. So they have a toolbox of a couple 1-ofs. So we could get a huge Behemoth turn here with any amount of luck. Or a Roboride, and then they might have a hard time dealing with that. Alright, they don't have a way to give it to us, that's for sure. Season of Gathering instead? Could destroy all enchantments again, but they don't have a way to give it to us. I think we go for this instead. Rubberoid is fine. Swing for 2. Draw 2. Greed's Gambit again. Iroh, they can give us one of these things. We can always destroy all enchantments again. But I think we just do pre-combat. Ah, we discard a card. Too bad. Last card's really good in hand. Yeah, that's too bad. Oh well. Destroy. Ooh, that's a cheeky attack. Oh, it's beginning of your end step. No, we're fine here. I thought it was upkeep. So if we just Auroboroid, though, put a +1 counter, put 5 +1 counters, I feel like that's a better play than fussing with the rest of this. We'll untap. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers, each with a lot of damage. I don't think they can beat that, even with Greed's Gambit. I think we just go for that instead. Do you think they can beat that? It's a little bit safer to do the other option. 5 blockers, 7 attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To get through. They have to chump block so much stuff. I think we can just do it this way. No, we'll do both this way. Enchantment. Yes, that's fine. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize. How did I not realize what this card did? Oh, they lost that half. Jesus Christ. I did not read that card at all. I've never played that deck. Well, that was kind of a... I don't know, skip. Yes. So we would have had to sack 3 creatures too, I guess. Sorry. I forgot if we destroyed that, we would have the negative effect too, but that's okay. I think we would have won either way. Okay. JML Phi 8RF says, "Hey Dr. Ruckus, relatively new to the channel, but you're easily one of my favorite MTG creators. Do you play draft much at the moment? Have you in the past?" On the play. Looks great. I do not play any at all right now. I started, my first time ever playing Magic the Gathering was a company Google Magic the Gathering sealed league, where you opened up 6 packs the first day of the league, and then I think every 2 weeks you opened another pack, up to 10. So you finished the league. Stick for 1. Bounce my pollinator. Okay. So you finish the league with like 10 packs, and then after the 10-week season, 2 blue. Feels like we badge roll again here, which I have learned is better. What, this way? We have 4 mana still. So we go for Rubberoid or not is the question. I don't think we do yet. Let's see if we can get a counter out like on this or something. No counter spell. Flash in something? Eat my cub? Could flash in a Drowner, I guess. I don't know if it's worth throwing away the cub here. Accumulate Wisdom. Yeah, they could have quenched. I mean, obviously we'd love if they would tap out. Still mono blue. Alright. What's this thing do? Well, this definitely gets under it'll quench you. So, we'll give it a go. Let's see if they have a true hard counter. Nope. Okay, very nice. Yeah, so started with a company league at Google, and I joined week 10. I've told this story before, so sorry if you heard it. I joined week 10 of the first season I played, so I was already like not going to make the top 16 tournament at the end. And I opened the Great Henge in one of my first packs of Magic ever opened, and made a green and black. It was Throne of Eldraine deck with Great Henge. The Lockmere Serpent. I was splashing blue for a 6-mana flash serpent. That was pretty good. And then I had some like bacon to the pie. I had good cards. I opened the Great Henge, a crazy good mythic rare. And first ever game of Magic the Gathering, I played against red and white, like weenie flyers with Embercleave. And Embercleave just annihilated me. So we only have one land, which doesn't actually work here on the draw. Yeah, so I guess you mulligan this. Because we have to get lucky, have to hit that next land, otherwise we're useless. One land again, but we got the elf, so we can actually make this work. Maybe this guy goes back? Top deck land. We go turn 1 Pollinator, turn 1 Elf, top deck land, Cub, and then also Pollinator. We'll try this. We'll keep all the 1-drops. Shock, green, Elf on 1. That's a land. That's nice. Shock. Yeah, I lost Embercleave. I was like, what the hell? How am I supposed to beat this guy? I can't block. Everything has... Your creature now has double strike and trample and like whatever for the rest of the game. It's bogus is about what I thought of that. Badger Mole, be Badger Molin. I guess the Familiar is better here. If we go double Pollinator, we can tap the Cub. How much mana are we gonna have next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I guess it's similar. We can tap the Cub, which is the same as tapping the Familiar. Keep the Familiar in hand. Okay. Decent card. It's no Craterhoof, though, I'll tell you that. No blocks. Alright, so we got 7 mana currently. Just top deck the Reverie. I think we just play this out, given we have the Craterhoof in hand. It's fine. Okay, do nothing, then Craterhoof next turn. Should go nuts if we can... Oh! It's a Roborroid. Plus 2 more mana open here. What else we got? You gonna fight something? What are you doing over there? Innkeeper's Talent. Alright, a lot of creatures are tapped on their side, though. I don't know if they're gonna have enough blockers. I guess. I don't know if it's lethal or not. It is a lot of damage. It is a heck of a lot of damage. That looks like lethal to me. Yeah, so I did that for a while. Before I ever played Standard, I played a lot of Limited at Google. And then eventually got into Standard and didn't touch Limited for a long time. I also tried to play Limited on Arena when I first started. It was so expensive. I was like, all right, I'll drop 20 bucks. I'll get to play for a while. And then I feel like an hour later, the 20 bucks would be gone. I'm like, wait, this is not sustainable. This is a terrible investment of money for me. So I just stopped. And so I just like watched YouTube for a while because I was like, okay, I like the game, but I'm definitely not going to drop 20 bucks an hour or whatever it is. Maybe I was losing a lot. I don't know. It felt like a lot of money. I was looking at my like credit card statement. I was like, I'm just like, I keep spending money on this stupid game. Only red. Love to see it. All right, we'll mulligan this. Better, I guess. Ramp with no payoff. I'll put back a land here for now. Okay, it's a lot of shocking. Yeah, and then didn't play Limited forever until recently. A couple months ago, there was a qualifier event in Sealed. So I was like, yeah, I was doing the qualifier event thing. I was like, okay, whatever, I'll do it. Please don't kill my Badger Mole. And so I like played a little bit of Aether Drift draft to like prepare for that. Kill my poor mole. I don't even know if we need to shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we need to hold Bramble Familiar here. I don't know if I need to shock that. That might have been a mistake. One, two, three. We only have 4 mana. Yeah, I think we're holding Bramble Familiar though. I mean, we need a payoff. So if we don't top deck it, maybe we can kick the Wild Guide. Bramble Familiar another turn. No non-creatures here, buddy boy. Alright, that's fine. It's fine with me. Kick this for... Oh, we can't kick this yet. We only have 3 mana here. Alright, keep going. I think we need to kick it. We still only have 4 mana. Yeah, we gotta kick that thing. So I like did that, and that was very good. I think I went like 0 and 3, honestly, or like 1 and 3 at the actual after qualifying at the actual tournament. It's not very good. I think I didn't even post that video. I think I put it under members only because I was sad. But then they released the achievements. Blue black. They're probably gonna sweep our entire board. That's gonna be so sad, right? But like, what else are we really gonna do? I think we have to try. Our deck doesn't do anything else. So we need this to work. Go to 10. Turn 5, what's it called? Let's see if they touch the graveyard. No, but it's just as bad. Okay, we'll start over. I think I'll play this out. They're at 10. Move this way through. Yeah, but they added these titles like Magus of the Arena. I thought that was kind of cool. Great. But you have to, you have to hit Mythic in both Constructed and Limited in the same season, in the same month. I was like, okay. And then eventually Aether Drift rolled around as the draft format for that month. Just lose here. So like, hell, I'll go for it. I was in Bronze. And so I grinded Bronze to Mythic in Limited in like 2 days. It wasn't 1 day. Like, it was like 2 days of playing a lot. And emerged rank 3, which is pretty cool. So I think the best I've ever done at the same time, I think it was like rank 3 limited and like rank 20 constructed. I think is my best ever dual record. For a while, I thought it'd be cool to try to hit rank 1 in each. So do rank 1 in limited in like 10 hours from plat to mythic, and then turn around and immediately try to hit rank 1 in constructed for another 10 hours. That would be a hell of a thing. I don't think I'm really interested in doing that now because I've only spent an hour on this right now, and I have other things I want to do with my time. But for a while, I did think it would be interesting to do. I think that'd be a hell of achievement. Steve, what's going on? On the play, looks pretty good. Keep it. Resolve, okay. Two mana tap out for artifacts. What do you make of that? Should we commune? Top 3 is not very deep. Oh, that's a lot of mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, that's a lot of mana right there. Okay. Would we reverberate here instead if we hit that off the commune? Probably not. We probably wouldn't be mana efficient either way. Okay, kind of a whiff. We'll take another Badger Mole, I guess. Six mana. We could take the big draw here, which I think is probably worth it. Okay. Oh, we only get 2? Fine. Let's go. We'll look for an Aeroborate, I guess. Craterhoof. I'll take it. That was a heck of a turn. Let's see if they go turn 3 Starcage. Take everything? Scry. They need that upkeep Scry. They're like, please let Starcage be on top. One to the top. Oh my god. It's either an untapped land or a Starcage, right? No, they're running Tome. They're not going to run Starcage. Right. Right. Soul Search. Yeah, we got 2 of them, buddy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Big brain plays right there. Ninja Engine says, heck yeah, love Boros, love dragons. I like dragons. I hate Boros. There is Sparky. I guess Sparky does show up quite a bit. Damon Black says on my mono black recent video, I would run 1 or 2 Nowhere to Hide. Nowhere to Run, right? Over a couple of removals, and I agree, just more shoot the sheriffs. I made the Dimir mid-range tech, but I'm not happy with how much it loses to everything. I could see myself moving into something similar to this, but the skeleton list looks cool too. Yeah, I got a skeleton list that might pop out soon. When it goes first on the draw, looks okay. Let's do it. Haven't seen a red deck in a while. No stick, no shock. Artist talent, all right. one of these better than the other? Maybe a creature card? Top 6? We could whiff, right? Is there any reason to do this? We could get a Badger Mole, which is always better, I guess. Alright, let's look for Badger Mole. It's the Badger Mole. Yeah, I'll take it. Put it onto the battlefield. Thank you. Tap, 2 more. Alright, very nice. Let's see if they have Pyroclasm. Or Fire Magic. September Ego. Tapped land. Level up talent. Okay, there's no Fire Magic yet. I think they usually run sweepers, right? I think we're fine to commit a lot of resources here. Are they gonna have a sweeper? I don't think so. I hope not. I think this is a fine play to make. Like, play a monument here? I don't think they're gonna run, Is it Explosion? Explosive Experiment or whatever, 4-mana sweep? I doubt it. I think this is safe. They're probably just spamming Artist Monument. Even if they kill both Roboroids here, we have a huge back crack of damage. So it's gotta be a sweeper here. I don't think most people run it. Touch the talent. You can level that talent up all day long, baby. It's only got 2 red total as well. You can only kill so many things. Alright, bounce you. That is a way to do it. Draw, discard off the talent. Starting there. Alright, opponent's making plays. Let's see it. Combustion technique is well short though. You need a lot of lessons down there to kill the Roboroid. Iro, alright. Draw, discard, deal 4. Discard a Surveil land. Enters tapped. It's on the stack. Talent for 1, make a blocker. We could give trample with this thing. One mana open. That's a heck of a lot of Roboroid. I think we're just Roboroiding again. It's fine. There is stick here for 1. Okay, pre-combat, zap you. Little do we know, we have the 3rd Roboroid in hand. I don't think you're winning this game. 1 card in hand. You're gonna need a hell of a next turn. You need Ancestral Recall. You do have lessons to pull it off. You had a crazy Ancestral Recall turn. Ancestral Recall, bounce, bounce, bounce. I don't think there's a way to do it. Too many threats. You need to interact with every single threat. We have 5 threats, and you have 4 mana. It's not gonna happen. Dude, we are plowing through Mythic with this deck. Techniques. Says the Boros Weapons Control deck actually has a 59% win rate in best of 3. It's just hidden lower because it's got some random red-white token deck mixed in with the stats. Weapons manufacturing been super fun. I actually built it out paper for Foundations. It's pretty good on best of 1 ladder against all the creature decks. I should probably try it. I don't know why. I don't know why I get the ick every time I look at that weapons deck. I don't know why. Maybe it's because Boros too, and I hate Boros. Maybe one day you can sucker me into playing it. On the play, no 1-drop. In Badger Mole we trust. Black. Cecil. Think they're gonna kill this thing immediately. If we go Weaver here, we could still go like... Should we bait out the first? Nah, it's fine. We could try to bait out the first removal spell. We can always break out. Kill this thing. Alright, dead immediately. This could be the exact list I played yesterday, potentially. Alright, let's go look for another Badger Mole here. There it is. We'll take it. Yep. Seven, 8 mana next turn. We can Bramble Familiar. We could Bramble Familiar. Opponent's down to 11. They're going to attack and flip. Got no blocks for you. Attack and flip the Cecil. We're down to 5 mana this turn. Top deck game never fails. We're down to 12. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, let's hope they're out of removal. Six mana. Could top deck a land for Bramble Familiar. No, got something. Alright, it's down, opponent down to 6 here. It's a 4/4 lifelink. They got something else too, another removal spell maybe. Feed the Swarm, drop in low, drop to 4. They just barely outpace lethal. Okay. This guy can't even block, can he? No, I guess he can. Attack with both? That seems bold. Seems incorrect, right? Take 6. Go up to 5. We just attack all and win, right? This guy doesn't have lifelink. Attack for 6. I feel like that was perhaps a blunder. This guy doesn't have lifelink, right? Okay. We'll take that W. I feel like they need to hold back there. Okay. Ooh, this is actually kind of sick. This is like super niche, but Bear Chaser says, I've been playing this mono black deck in best of 3 and having a blast. I've missed my mono black midrange. I recently realized Heartless Act could be used to remove the stun counters from Unstoppable Slasher, and I'm waiting for the opportunity to surprise one-shot my opponent. That's pretty cool. You know, opponent kills your Slasher, it goes to graveyard, comes back with a stun counter. On their end step, you could use Heartless Act to remove the counter. It would then untap on your turn, which I might not expect, and then you could go like Bloodletter of Alcazaz, swing for lethal if they didn't have any blockers back. That is very cool. Pretty niche. I don't know if you're ever going to pull that off, but I do like that. That's a great idea. I don't know if that warrants playing the 1-of Heartless Backed. Like, it just seems so essential to kill a Roboroid, and a Roboroid always has counters on it unless you happen to have mana open the turn it comes down. So I think I just can't justify running Heartless Act for that reason. Certainly not over Shoot the Sheriff, but that is a cool interaction. It'd be cooler if the oil 4-mana 6/6 demon was in standard, and then you could Heartless Act, remove, I think, all the counters off of that, and then they lose. That seems like a much better way to include the card. LTX Longshot says, the Sparky thing freaked me out too. I started looking around my car, trying to figure out where it was coming from. Are you playing in your car, bro? Drive! Focus on driving. What are you doing? Kinnader has a relevant comment to our current situation. I don't know why, but the amount of games I play where I get roped at the beginning or end is so high, and it doesn't penalize people for playing rudely. So good job, programmers. That's a big mulligan there. Leave me a comment. Do you think the programmers should allow speaking with your opponent? Verbally speaking? Or are you just going to get a bunch of nasty people that you really don't want to talk with anyway? Double badger mole across the sky. Stick. Cool, casual 9 mana. I guess we'll go Bramble Familiar here. Plus like a wild guide. Hydra, alright, opponent's got some threats too. It ain't over yet. Oh, they got some big chunky threats. We could still lose this game. We need a fight spell on this thing. Breakout. I think we just Bramble Familiar here. For 7? Yeah. If we play Wild Guide first, I guess that's slightly better into a Crater Hoof. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana, right? Okay. Let's do this for 2. And then for 7, and hope to get a nice hit. There's an Auroboroid at least, which we'll take. Opponent could still win here, though. Let's see it. Yeah, they can have a 64-64 out of nowhere. And that'll be it. There's nothing we can do. Otherwise, you go Season of Weaving, put 5 +1 counters on a Auroboroid, and then swing for probably lethal with the rest of it. Opponent's in the tank, so they can't have the nuts, is my guess. Dan Becker, pretty fun mono black deck. Keep reporting on best of 1 winning decks. I played a recent sloth version of this deck and got crushed by the matchmaker, so I switched to Demir Mill and I rocked it today. Yeah, Demir Mill's doing well too. I would love to see more content about deck selection and deck tweaks to beat the current meta. Right now with Is It Prowess decks at 14% play rate, but a 52% win rate is a pretty wide open field. Demir Mill seems like a good matchup, but the matchmaker must also agree because I faced 0 Is It Prowess decks today. Yeah, I gave up my Is It Prowess hunting. Alright, opponent has decided to play with us. They have a 16-16. Do you have anything else to pump it before combat? Otherwise, I think we take 1 chump block. Call it a day. 4 mana open. Pass to us. I think we're shocking. I think it's just a Auroboroid here. Five pause. I hope they don't have an in-speed fight spell. I'm gonna be sad. Looks like maybe not. It's actually not lethal, though. Oh, it is? No, no. We're actually one short of lethal. We're one short of lethal. Do we do nothing? Take a block by block, eat the Auroboroid. Hit him for 19. Then I crack back and win. So we can't attack with all of them, for sure. Might be able to block the 32-32, though. I think we need all these beefy blockers back. Okay, one short of lethal. If they go 64, how good are our blocks there? We have like 50-ish toughness. In theory, we could block, although I don't know if we would kill the thing or not. Good game? You got it or I got it? You're playing like molasses. Molasses, Tom. Bristly Bill? Okay. Doesn't matter so much. Single land. I don't think that does it. 1734, right? Something like that. That don't do it. Molasses Tom. 2 attackers. Worst case scenario, +3/+3? What is the over? Is there anything that's +6/+6? What is that card people were playing in Gruul? It's like 2 mana instant, indestructible, trample. Let's go for it. Take 15, right? Do we need to block with one more? If he has +3/+3, then we do lose. If we throw a cub under, we don't kill it? I don't think he's gonna have +3/+3. I don't think they play that in that deck. I think it's just this. Alright. Three blockers, 5 attackers. Yes, good game. I guess we could have thrown the other badge mole under, because we have 4 attackers versus 3 blockers. We don't know what that last card is, though. Molasses Tom. Alright, we got one more game in us. We're having a heck of a day. What are we ranked up to here? 472. We have rocked it with this deck. Alright, Sparky. Cheer me on. Last game of the day. I don't know why I was struggling so much with the Soulstone Sanctuary yesterday. I feel like I was staring at the board forever. Apparently I could have trajectoried the Sanctuary and then attacked. For some reason I thought my thing would still die. I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I just forgot that Tragic Trajectory changed both toughness and power, and I thought it would go -2 toughness, but the 3/3 would still kill my Cecil or something. I don't know what I was thinking. I do not know. Alright, top 3. We gotta get to Crater Hoof somehow. Yeah, I guess we'll take this. Crater Hoof or Bramble. Shock in for a turn 2 Lunar Convocation. That's not so bad for us, I don't think. I think this first familiar can come out. We can start kicking the wild guys. They might not have any removal. Although now I'm suspect. I don't really know what they are anymore. Kick it up. Now they could run Day of Judgment with Innocence. Gained life. Nah, you gotta hope they're just life gain though. That is the hope here. Life gain, no sweepers. What do you think? Another Innocence. I'm gonna assume they're life gain, no sweepers. I think we break out and look for a mole. Mole would go pretty hard here, right? Or we can just get the Roborate early. I don't think they're going to have much removal. If we get the mole, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a lot of mana. Then we could run out another Bramble for me. I think the mole's better. Kick this twice. I mean, I'm hoping they don't have a sweeper. Oops. Okay. No attacks. I mean, it's a huge attack next turn. If they don't run Day of Judgment. It don't look like Day of Judgment. I think we get to Crater Hoof here. Manual taps, Channeler. 1 mana open. I'm still feeling good. Still feeling good, Mr. Krabs. Halia for 1. Alright. I think it's just life gain, no sweeps. So we get a massive Crater Hoof here. +9 across the board. +10 rather, maybe. Alright. Not a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we might as well play this one before combat. Okay, attack all button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers. Plus a Crater Hoof with Trample. Alright, that'll wrap it up on the day. I don't know what our record was. It felt like 8-2 or something. I mean, that was a heck of a run right there. Deck is certainly strong. I don't remember if we ever won any of the games we got swept. We had a couple games where they swept us, but I think it worked out. I mean, the game went on longer than I thought. I don't remember if we won or not. It was pretty sweet, and I really liked the 6-mana include. It's just more fun. Otherwise, the deck is super boring, right? I don't know if it's necessarily better or not. It does give you a very cool out versus the artifacts, Jeskai artifacts. I liked it. I liked everything about it. This was a great day in the arena. So, if you enjoyed today's video, you can like and subscribe and leave a comment. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.